So Christmas is around the corner and you have some customers that need some last minute funny Christmas sweaters. You're looking around, you just can't seem to find any resources that are available that can help you generate these images or some type of template to help you figure this out, how you can create these t-shirts for your customers. Well, look no further because I have the solution for you, and that is a program called Kittl. Hey, this is Anthony from Rocket Prince, and thanks for watching this video. On this channel, I provide you walkthrough tutorials from graphic designing to digitizing images for heat pressing t-shirts and embroidery. Today we're going to challenge ourselves to make an old retro Christmas sweater. Have you ever seen one of those old 1980s retro pictures? If you're a Gen Xer like me, you probably have one in your family's house. As soon as you go in, there it is, stuck on the hallway. The one picture that you got your face looking at the camera and the other face is turned sideways, but it's the same picture, but it's just turned. So it kind of looks like a 3D kind of image. Well, I'm sure you've had one or you've seen one before. That's the image that we're going to take, and we're going to add this into this 80s old style funny retro Christmas sweater. Today I'm going to take my dog Hobie, myself, and we're going to put us in this template along with grabbing all these illustrations. I'm going to help you build a template so that way you have the confidence to know that you can go ahead and make something like this and save it for the years to come, so you can help generate making sales for you and for your customers, or simply you just want to make it for yourself, for all your family to enjoy. So stick around to the very end to get the full benefit of this tutorial. And if you do find value in this video, please give me a thumbs up, as it's going to help support my channel out tremendously. So with that, let's go ahead and get this started. All right, so this is Kittl's main page. If you've never used Kittl before, if you can see, I'm just going to do a quick scroll. You can see that Kittl offers a lot of templates, and there's more to look at. You can see right here t-shirts, logos, hoodies and sweaters, bags, art prints, hats, mugs, posters and cards, and etc. Right? You got all these things that you can do, and within one click it gives you a barrage of stuff that you can choose from to help generate sales for your customers. Okay, so with that, this is Kittl's main page, and if you've never used Kittl before, just sign up for free, pause the video, grab a pen and paper, and let's go and get started. So first things first, we are going to select new project. And from here, we're going to choose our artboard size. So it's really simple. You can just see the little t-shirt. That's the one that we're looking for. And it's a 4200 by 48 pixels. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And then we're going to hit create. For our canvas board is we're going to change it to a Christmas style. So we're going to change it to green. Okay, and what we need to do is on the right hand side where it says artboard size, you're just going to simply scroll down to where it says color. Okay, and that is our canvas board. And what we're going to do is we're going to click here, and you're going to be provided a solid colored canvas palette. So you can use your slider tool to change the color, or you can actually just go to your hex key and then click in it, and you can type in the code of the color that you're looking for. This one we're going to use this code. Okay, and then all we're going to do is just press enter. All right, and we're going to give ourselves a background that is green that kind of looks Christmassy. Okay, so second thing what we're going to do is we are going to find a base for our template. So we're going to go on the left hand side, there's a toolbar. We're going to simply click on elements, and then up on top we are going to select Christmas. All right, and we're going to look for some kind of like a strip. You can see right here, these are the ones that I was talking about. So we want some kind of border. Okay, so we'll take this one up here. We're going to bring it up just like that, and then we're going to hold our shift key. We're going to hold our shift key, and we're just going to grab it and just bring it all the way to the section right there until you see you got that line to letting you know, that lets you know that you're at the end of your artboard, okay? And then from here, we're simply going to duplicate it. So what you need to do is on your very top, you got another toolbar, and you're going to select duplicate. So click that, and you're just going to bring your second one down until you hit the border line, okay? See right there, it's telling you you're at the end, okay? Now, these images are the same, so you want to flip them because you see you got the end is they're the same, and then on this end they're the same. So from here we're going to select it, and then you're going to get these three dots where it gives you more options. You're just going to select more options, and then you're going to hit flip horizontally. Okay, so now we have our base with our border. Okay, all right, so next thing what we need to do is select a text. So all we're going to do on our keyboard is we're simply just going to select T, and that's going to prompt you to a text effect. Okay, so you see it already got a text. So all you need to do is just grab your cursor and just zoom it out. Okay, grab each corner, zoom it out, and then double click in your box. We're going to change that to all caps, and we're going to type in Holly. Okay, and then from here what we're going to do is we're going to change this to the color red to give it that Christmas look. So the code that I'm choosing for is you can use your slider toolbar to bring it all the way to red, or you can grab it from here and then move it all the way to red. Okay, so I got a Christmas code that I thought that was pretty cool. So we're going to type in C12A2A for this one. All right, it's kind of going to give us a kind of like a dark red, and then what we're going to do is simply add like a gold trim to the border of Holly. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are going to go back to on our right hand side where it says color. We're going to go back, and underneath it says border. We're going to click on border, and then we're going to change this color to, now that's going to be our border for around our text, right? So we're going to change this code D4AF37. We're going to hit enter, and that gives us a kind of like a gold effect here. And then all we're going to do is we're going to add some border weight to this font. We're going to bring this up all the way up to 20. Just knock this down a couple of points. Okay. All right, next thing what we're going to do is we're going to change the font look. Now, if you can see, Kiddo has all these fonts that you can choose from. There's a lot of cool fonts that you can pick. Okay, I chose Joyful Holiday, and it kind of gives it that weird looking psychedelic effect, and I selected that one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to click here and under the duplicate on the top toolbar, and I'm just going to drag this down, and I'm going to double click in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in Jolly and then we're going to type in Christmas. Okay, I'm going to bring this down, and we want it all together. We don't just like that. Okay, and then on the top we're going to change this. So I want this to be this color. So this color is FFF4BC. All right, we're just going to bring this down. Okay, and next thing what we're going to do is we're going to add some kind of template in the middle so it makes it stick out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to simply go back to our elements tool, and we're going to type in Stardust. Okay, so type in Stardust under your elements tool, and that's going to give you all these Stardust. Okay, so for this picture I chose this Stardust here. Okay, and next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in all of our Christmas tree ornaments, and we're going to place them all around in here. Okay, so let's go back to Christmas. Okay, and we're just going to pick our ornaments. We're going to scroll down and just keep picking them here. All right, and then here we go. So we'll take a reindeer. Bring the reindeer here. We want the nutcracker. Yes, we want a sleigh. We'll bring this girl in here. Okay. We want a Christmas tree, of course. And of course, we want the presents. All right. And then we'll go ahead and just start. Let's see what else we can do. Let's see if there's a Santa Claus in here. Let's pick Santa Claus. There he is. Let's just do the Santa Claus face. And yes, we want a sled. Okay. I changed the sled. I like this sled better. All right, and then there was something else I saw up here that I liked. It was some kind of there we go. I think that's like a mistletoe. So we'll go ahead and select 2 mistletoes here. Okay, so then we're just going to start bringing these down to kind of like just so it makes sense with the picture. Okay, and then from here, what we're going to do is bring this one down, and we're going to flip this. We're going to turn these around. Okay, let's bring our nutcrackers, bring him down. And I'm going to delete this one since I've shrunk this one down so I don't have to worry about trying to get it to the right size. And we're just going to spin this around like this. Okay. All right. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to place these in. So let's go ahead and zoom this out a little bit. Our Stardust. Okay, and then we're going to right click and we're going to move this to the back. Okay, because I want it hanging out in the back. So we're going to bring Santa Claus down. Okay, just like that. All right, starting to come out, right? So let's go ahead and bring Holly just a little bit higher. And let's spin these around just like that. Let's get that one duplicated. Anytime I'm changing them and I'm trying to get them to the right size, if I change one size, instead of just trying to get the other one to the right size, I just delete it and just click it in again and duplicate it. So I don't need to do all that. It's easier. I just find it easier to do. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and bring the girl up here. I'm going to do sled, Christmas tree. And then we'll bring Santa down. Okay. All right, and then we'll kind of like try to size the nutcracker and the lady. So we'll bring that over here. All right. And then we'll just zoom this reindeer down just right there for right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold my shift key and I'm just going to grab these 3 and I'm going to duplicate them and I'm going to bring them over here. Okay. And then from here, I'm just going to flip them. So I'll use this 3 dots again, and then I'm going to flip them horizontally. Okay, so that way they're faced towards each other. Okay. And as you can see, it's starting to come out. My sweater is starting to look very, very interesting. All right. So, okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in my dog Hobie. So let's go ahead and go to, so me and my daughter, we took some pictures of myself and my dog So we're going to add these in. Now, what you can do is you can take a picture of your dog. And if you watched my last video, I show you how I erased his whole body, and I just used his head for the purpose of that video. So check that one out if you need to know how to use your photo editor in Kittl. Okay, so what I did here is we're going to go to our downloads here, and simply you're going to go on your toolbar to the left, and you're going to click on uploads. Okay, and what we did is we took a picture of my dog and me, Hobie, and this is, if now you can start to see, this is one of those old retro effects, right? So we'll just bring us out right here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit AI background remover. Okay, and then now it is starting to look really, really crazy here. All right, so I'm going to make sure that this is forward. I'm going to make sure that Christmas Jolly is to the front. Okay, so if I need to increase this picture here, I'm just going to bring it, and I can bring it down. That way it's not covering, it's not, myself is not overlapping over Christmas. Okay, so from here, what I'll do is I'll just bring Holly a little bit higher than that. All right, and let's go ahead and bring that right there. And let's zoom this out a little bit. Okay, and now it's starting to come out. Okay, we can just make some adjustments here. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. All right. All right. And then let's go ahead and increase the Holly a little bit. Let's bring that out. Okay. And then now what we're going to do is we'll add my t-shirt. We'll give my t-shirt some effects. So let's go ahead and add text for. Okay, so what I chose here is we're going to use this blacksmith, and we're going to hit the three dots, and we're going to ungroup them. So you can't really, so if I hit delete, if I just didn't want the top and the brewery and the Ottawa, you can't do it because it's grouped together. So if I hit delete, it's going to delete it, right? So what you have to do is you have to select it, go to the three dots, and you're going to ungroup them. So that way you can delete each one singly. Oops. All right. And then from here, we'll just type in Mary, and let's change this to white. So all I'm going to do is just grab my slider tool and just move it all the way to the very top. And we're going to blow this up so I can see. We'll bring this down here. Okay. And then I'm going to duplicate this. And we're going to type in Christmas. Okay. And we'll bring this down like so. All right. And then last thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself an image here. So I'm going to go back to elements, and I'm going to type in where it says ornaments. We're going to go back to illustrations. We're going to type in Christmas. Under illustrations, we're just going to scroll down, and we're going to look for classic Christmas. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to hit show all. So I saw a gingerbread man that I really liked earlier. So I'm going to add him onto my t-shirt so I can look cool myself. All right. And I believe there he is. All right. So we'll bring him down. Bring him in the middle here. Just go ahead and blow him out. All right, and let's go ahead and zoom back out. All right, let's just make one more change here. I'm going to make this a lighter green so it stands out here. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and choose our mock-up here. Let's go ahead and go to mockups. And let's look for sweater. So we're just going to type in sweater. Do SW. Okay, and then let's choose this one on the bottom. All right, let's blow this up a little bit so we can see. And there you go. All right. And then last thing what we can do is we can just download this. Now that we got it downloaded, we can go ahead and get out of that. And let's go ahead and add another page here. So we're just going to hit t-shirt, and then we're going to click this button up on top. And then we'll go ahead and bring in our image. But before doing that, let's go ahead and change the background color, because that's what I was going for. Let's do red, and let's bring in our mockup. Let's bring that in. Okay, let's zoom this out, and then we're just going to simply select background remover. Now I'm just showing you this because this is how you want to do it. If you want to add like some kind of Christmas background theme in the back for your shirt, and that way if you're trying to sell it to a customer, you can use that. So, and that's how you're going to do it. Okay. And how cool is that? And that's it, folks. That's how you make a sweater template for yourself or for your family, for you all to enjoy as a theme to your next party event. So take advantage of this template, and you can see that it didn't take long to do. And if you're curious to know more about Kittl and you never used Kittl before, I am offering a 25% discount on any paid subscription. Of course, the sign up is free. Just click on the link under my promo code in the descriptions below, Rockin' Prince YT. It's going to direct you straight to the website where you can take advantage of that 25% discount. And also leave me a comment. I would love to hear your feedback and answer any questions that you might have. If you did find value in this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up, as it's going to help support my channel out tremendously. And if you want to see more content such as this, subscribe to my channel. So with that, you have a blessed week and a blessed day, and we'll see you guys back on my next video next week, and peace.